All right, so this is my very first video on this channel. If you're here, you've probably been familiar with my other work on Fox 13 Seattle's K-pop Catch-Up, where I interview dozens and dozens of K-pop artists and groups. But I wanted to start this new series called Fan Service on this channel, where I can talk casually with, artists about life, about, their career. And I couldn't think of anyone better to start this series off with than Bain of Just Be. You know him, you love him. He recently has gone viral everywhere because he's one of the very few K-pop idols ever to come out while being, a member of a group. He did that in LA a few weeks ago, and I was so excited that he agreed to be interviewed today, kind of about that experience. So without further ado, let's get into my interview with Bain. First off, I wanted to say happy belated birthday. How was it? How was it having your birthday in Mexico?
Oh, it was so good. I mean, it was so meaningful that I can spend my birthday in Mexico, Monterrey.
How has your time been there?
Actually, it has been truly unforgettable. I mean, the fans here are so passionate and full of love. It was overwhelming in the best way. I felt so welcomed from the moment I arrived.
Mhm.
Yeah. And also, it will definitely remain one of the most meaningful experiences of my life.
So you're also
Yeah.
spending so much time there, and you're spending so much
Uh-huh.
time there after doing one of the biggest moments for you
Yeah.
coming out. So I wanted to know how have these last few weeks been for you since that big moment?
For me, the support has been incredible and honestly, beyond anything I could have hoped for. Since coming out, I've been flooded. I mean, yeah, with so much love and kindness from fans and friends and even our members and yeah, everyone. Yeah, so it's been such an overwhelming and beautiful feeling to know that people have my back, and it has definitely helped me feel more at peace with myself.
Did you
Yeah.
expect that amount of support from people? Obviously, you knew your fans would be there for you, but just looking at your Instagram
Uh-huh.
as one example,
Uh-huh.
you went from I think
Yes.
it was 8,000 to over 40,000. Like what was that like seeing that?
I think it was so for me like it was what? Wait. This is too much. I mean like whoa. And yeah, I'm so grateful about the support and love from our fans. Even like people don't know about me, they really supportive. They were really supportive and still now, yeah, I'm so grateful.
So going back
Mhm.
to that day in LA, when you were on
Yeah,
stage and you're about to
yeah.
take the stage and were you already like aware that I'm gonna do it right now? Or like what was going
Uh-huh.
through your head on stage that time?
Right before I said it, I, I mean, I felt a strong need to just be honest with the people who have supported me all along. And more than anything, I wanted to tell my story in my own words, not through headlines. I mean, that moment wasn't about making a big statement. It was about sharing something real with the people I trust most, my fans.
Yeah, what I thought
Yes.
was so cool. Obviously, I've told you how proud I am of you doing that and how happy I am for you.
Yeah.
But it was so cool seeing fans post photos meeting you and you were holding the rainbow flag, and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
seeing how it's like you knew all along that they would support
Yeah. I was a little bit nervous.
you.
But at the same time, I felt that the people around me were already supportive and accepting, and that gave me confidence. Yeah.
And then I read that you had come out to your members and everyone in the company about 2 years ago. Um,
Yeah.
and so, were you nervous leading up to that moment? Were you nervous about the reaction? Did you already know, oh, they're going to support me? What was that like?
Yeah, actually, I came out for them 2 years ago. Yes, that's right. And also for the company. Um, yeah, at that time I was so nervous. Like actually came out to our members. Like it was unexpected. Like the moment was. So I was nervous, but at the same time I was really ready to handle all the things. Like yeah. So I was so comfortable at the time. Yeah.
Obviously, you decided to come out this time, but what was it about, that day versus, your last tour here? Because you knew the
Uh-huh.
fans would support you. You had already come out to um, your company and to your members. So what
Yes,
was
yeah.
it about now that gave you that push to just say it?
I don't know, like it the feelings and the our fans support and love, like they just lead me to coming out, I guess. And um yeah, you said it. Actually, our members and company already fully supportive, so I think that's why I thought this is the moment that I have to come out. Yeah.
As one of the first openly gay artists in K-pop, how do you hope that your story will influence the industry?
I just hope that by sharing my story, I can help create a little space where future artists don't have to hide who they are. And the industry needs to embrace diversity, and I want my journey to be a reminder that being true to yourself is the most important thing. I mean, if my story can make someone feel like they can be their authentic self without fear, then I'll consider it as a success. Yeah.
Also, we've seen how much support you have received and your company and your members have received since you came
Mm-hmm.
out. So I think,
Mm-hmm.
for other companies or other
Mm-hmm.
idols to be able to see that, they may feel, oh, so it won't be bad.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Mhm.
I hope so.
Tony Hung gave his words of support to you on Instagram. So, did his story, his journey inspire you at all?
Absolutely. Of course. Like his story is incredibly inspiring. Uh I mean, he's been through so much, and to see him be open and honest about this, his journey is something I admire deeply. And it gave me the courage to keep moving forward, especially when I felt uncertain about what would happen next. Yes, his strength and authenticity reminded me that it's possible to live true to yourself and still succeed.
Yeah, and talking about his journey and now yours, what are some of the changes you want to see in the LGBTQ plus representation in K-pop?
I just hope to see a more inclusive environment where artists feel free to express themselves without fear or judgment or yeah, discrimination. Yeah. The K-pop industry is incredibly influential, and I believe it has the power to lead the way in promoting equality and acceptance.
What advice would you give your younger self? I don't know if you grew up having these thoughts about, like, not wanting
Mhm.
to say it out loud or anything, but what advice would you
Mhm.
give your younger self now that you've come out and you've
Um,
seen the support?
I think I can say to him, just, mm, I don't know, like, um, I'm always being with you, and also there's a lot of people out there, same as you, so you don't have to feel afraid or sad about your um identity. Just yeah, just feel free to talk about it and express yourself. And I hope, yeah, you can. Mm, I just want to say that feel more free, kind of like that. Yeah. So yeah, no pressure. Just do what you want to do.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
When you were going into, the K-pop industry and, wanting to
Yeah.
be an idol, were you ever worried
Uh-huh.
about that? Like, oh, can I be an idol if I'm gay? What if they find, were you worried about that at all?
Of course. Of course, because in K-pop industry and I mean also in Korea, it's still yeah, they're changing, but still it's really hard to talking about my sexuality, like especially if you're LGBTQ plus person. So I was worried about is it okay to be an idol as gay? But I don't know, like because there was no how can I say this? Like
You,
there's no one
yeah.
actually yeah came out as officially.
Mhm.
So it was really scary. But I don't know, I just did it.
Not, I don't want to say like trailblazer type of thing,
Yeah.
but you just by doing that and being yourself, you gave so many young kids
Oh,
like the motivation.
yeah.
So I think like doing
Mm,
that is like so big for the industry.
thank you so much.
Of
Thank you.
course. How do you think your life is going to change? You're still on tour right now. It's still new,
Yeah.
but going back
Mm-hmm.
to Korea, getting back into new
Uh-huh.
music, how do you think your life is
Yeah.
going to change now? Or will it change?
I think I'll feel much freer and more connected to who I truly am. And coming out has already lifted so many weights off my shoulders. I mean, yeah. And I feel like I can fully embrace my life now. So maybe I hope to keep living authentically and without fear of holding back. I want to continue to inspire others to do the same and to show that it's okay to be yourself, true self.
Now that you feel more free and you've come out, can we expect any more Britney covers in the future? More like Pussycat Dolls covers?
Of course, of course. Actually, one of my I want to write a song about my story, like my authentic story with a song. Yeah,
Hmm.
one day.
This could be a difficult question. Who are your favorite three pop divas? Obviously, Gaga. I'm sure she's
Of
one of them.
course,
Who are the other two?
of course. Okay, okay, huh? Okay, number one, Lady Gaga, of course. I love Lady Gaga so much. She's my queen. And um, uh, oh, it's really hard to choose, but these days you'll know. Charlie XCX. Mm-hmm.
Very brat.
Mm-hmm.
Very brat.
Yeah. Yeah. And um Beyonce. Yeah.
What message do you
Yes.
have to the fans who have been showing all the support?
I'm so grateful that our fans support and love like about my identity and yeah, for me. So I just want to say I'm a safe person. So go ahead. Just if you want, feel free to tell me everything. And yeah, I will listen to you. So I hope that I can be your safe zone to you guys. Yeah.